It's good, everybody. So, I've watched a lot of these Chuck E. Cheese videos lately about the misshapen pizzas, and I'm sure y'all heard this Shane or Sean Dawson, whoever, that was initially what started a lot of this. And, I worked at Pizza Hut a number of years ago, and even as the new guy, back in my 20s, when we had a full house and there'd be literally one pizza right after another coming out of that oven, and I would cut those pizzas, or another guy in the line would cook and cut the pizzas, and never once did we ever have a pizza come out of there that was not perfectly around, and where all the pepperonis lined up when they were cut. I myself, I believe that this is going on with them repurposing pizza slices. I watched a few videos earlier today. I thought it was real peculiar how they took the two guys' pizzas right off the table. They weren't even done eating. They took their drinks, they took their food, they cleared the whole table. Even if they left a little mic thing on the table to indicate that they were still in-house and that they were not done. And, I know a corporation such as them, Chuck E. Cheese, will go to take the appropriate measures to defend their business. I mean, that's common sense of any business. But repurposing pizza for a customer that expects something fresh, that's deception, and that's not a good thing, especially for anybody that's a consumer. The one guy even suggested is to put a pen mark or a marker on the bottom of the pizza crust and then let it get taken back to the kitchen and then see if it comes back out with that mark still on the pizza. And I think that would be a real definer of this theory. I don't eat at Chuck E. Cheese. The last time I did eat at Chuck E. Cheese, I was not at all impressed. The pizza was not very good. And I've ate at the one in Waterloo, Iowa. I also ate at the one in St. Paul, Minnesota. And I ate at the one over at the Harmar Mall up in St. Paul, Minnesota also. There are no Chuck E. Cheeses around here where I live, but after watching countless videos, and I mean countless, there are literally almost 50 different ones today already, and seeing all these misshapen pizzas with the slices sticking out, and they say, well, we got teenagers in there, and they got 5 pizzas, one right after another, coming out, and they're cutting them really fast. Those pizza cutters are about the size of a lawnmower blade with a wood handle on either end, and all they gotta do is just roll that across the pizza 4 times and make 8 slices. There's no reason a pizza should come out with 10 slices on one side and 4 on the other. I mean, that doesn't even add up. I mean, no pizza cutter will do like that unless you use a hand cutter. And the big restaurant chains do not use hand cutters. Some of them may have them in-house, and they may use them from time to time. But for the general of the mass of the pizza, they use those big, long, wide cutters. We have one down at my work, where I work, because we do pizzas there also. And we make hundreds of pizzas a week, and not once do they ever come out misshapen. Ever. Let me just dispel that myth right there. You'd have to be totally reckless and careless with your pizza for it to come out looking the way those pizzas on those Chuck E. Cheese videos look. I stand behind what I'm saying because I fully believe it. I know I'll probably get some disbelief, and I'll probably get some comments to the contrary here, but it is what it is, guys. I mean, it doesn't take a genius or a rocket scientist to figure out pizzas. I make them a lot. I have lots of videos on my channel about it. You can go and watch any one of them, and you'll see. Even with a handheld pizza cutter, my pizzas in my videos come out perfectly around every single time. And for a chain the size of Chuck E. Cheese put out sloppy looking pizzas the way they do, with thin crust on one side and thick on the other, there's just no excuse for it. Every business has practices and standards for which their product must meet, and for what they expect their employees to put out for a finished product for the customers. Presentation is half your sale when it comes to a restaurant business. You can put out great food, but if it looks horrible, you're not going to get the full satisfaction from your customer. Just like if your food looks great but it tastes horrible, same thing. This pizza needs to look good. It needs to taste good. If it comes out looking like a 2-year-old cut it, and it tastes like a 4-year-old cooked it, what's that leave? I really don't know. But anyways, it's just my 2 cents on this whole Chuck E. Cheese pizza thing. It's just, I think it's totally out of control. And I know this has been going on for quite a while with the Franken pizzas, so they call them, quote unquote. And that's it, guys. So I throw this out there quick. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out our playlist for videos like this. I'll catch you on the next one.